Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is GRIZZ. We're in Black Ops 6 Zombies today, and this here is all the working glitches in update 1.76. I've been away for a while, been working on my website, but a few things were patched over. The shock charge glitch was patched over, and that changes up the glitch series collection. So if you enjoy what you see today, drop a like on this video and subscribe for more glitches in this glitch series. And activate that bell notification, man. If you want to level up fast in zombies. And if you can, comment down below what's your current level in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'm currently Prestige Master, level 128 and still grinding. Okay, kicking things off over on the map, Shattered Vale. This here is the Grand Foyer staircase glitch. You don't need anything special for this one. Just bring a zombie over to this side, go down 3 stairs and go prone and crawl right up to the edge of the stairs, the railing, and just turn around and just sit right here. This is an AFK glitch for that guy who's holding the zombie. Shout out to you. But if he's hitting you, just back up again towards the railing, and you should find a spot that works. For this next glitch on Death Perception, you're going to need Critical Eye as the augment. And then on Deadshot Daiquiri, you're going to need the augment Dead Again. This is the unlimited Wunderwaffe ammo glitch. We need those augments on our perks, and we're going to need to pick up the wonder weapon, the Wunderwaffe. We're going to head over to the Der Wunderfizz machine and pick up Deadshot Daiquiri. You can get Death Perception on the map, no problem, but you need Wunderfizz for that. Now what we're going to do is head over to the East Foyer, up these stairs, and do not open the door on the top and the bottom. We're going to camp at the top of the staircase here in the East Foyer, and you're going to notice something pretty cool happen. Every time we shoot, we're getting enough body shots that are counting as critical shots and resupplying the ammo back into the Wunderwaffe. So that's what's really happening with the augments that we put on those perks. And as long as you're conservative enough with the ammo, you're not going to run out. And you got a lot of shots to shoot anyway. I mean, we're talking 30, and it keeps resupplying back up to 6 every time those critical kills resupply the ammo back in the weapon. So this is an awesome glitch, and it's really just a good use of the augments, to be honest with you. Moving over to the map, the Tomb. This is the out of the map glitch. I don't like this glitch because it's not very effective. When you get down there, there's just too many different spawns. But on the field upgrade, Ether Shroud, you're going to want the augment Burst Dash. And we're going to be aiming up above these boxes, and we're going to sprint jump Ether Shroud. And you're going to land on top of an invisible barrier. And we need to have 2 field upgrades ready so we can use our second one. We're going to aim a little bit above the crackage here, and we're going to sprint forward, Ether Shroud, and jump at the same time. Sprint forward, Ether Shroud, and jump. You're going to land in between this wall. Now we need to turn around and go behind the wall that you can't see. There's a bunch of rubble there, but as you move forward, you're going to see a 90-degree turn that's going to appear to you, and we need to move along that edge. So straight ahead of us, there's a square, the edge of a square. We're going to move along this 90-degree turn and move left, and we're going to start taking damage. So hop over the wall here and just drop straight down. And this is the location under the map. While you're down here, what you're going to notice are 3 different spawn points at minimum, and they're going to spawn randomly and away from each other, so it's not very effective. Right next to the teleporter is an ammo box that you can jump up and hold the interact button, square or X, and actually get ammo. Like I said, the zombies are kind of all over the place, and by the portal is how we're going to get out of here. So when we approach the portal, we can just jump up and actually hit the activate button, and just jump, hold X or square, and it'll pull you right into the portal, and that's how you get back into the map. Moving over to the map Citadelle, this is the fountain glitch. When you hop up here on the ledge of the fountain next to this van, you're going to see that light pole. At the bottom end of the light pole, it's laying on the ground, right? you can stand on top of that, and the zombies will all pile up here on top of the van. After a while, they'll chuck meat, but it's enough time to get some damage in, and they'll stop chucking meat. So for the beginning of the game, this is kind of a fun glitch just to use. Next up is the oil trap glitch. For this, we're going to move to the crafting table and pick up a Molotov. It's only 350 salvage. This is what you're going to be grinding for every single round. But the arsenal, the rarity of your weapon matters here. That's going to be the damage that's caused on the oil trap. So make sure you got a high enough rarity. But head over here to where the oil trap is, and we're going to activate this sucker for 1,000 points. And we're going to use that Molotov and throw it over on the left side so it triggers it on fire and it burns all the way across. Make sure you're chucking it in the right place so it doesn't screw up. But all of the kills are going to be critical kills for your weapon. So just sit here in the corner, and all of the kills that are happening with the oil trap are going to count as critical kills. You can get all the critical kills done for your weapon here. This glitch right here is one of the best things that's ever happened. But if you want to get rid of the bucket head zombies, you know, they cause a lot of problems, make sure you collect all the stamps and put them into the statues so they pull out all the swords. You need all the swords to be pulled out of the statues in order for the bucket head zombies to stop spawning. But if you go to the other oil trap glitch, for some reason on the right hand side, there's a death barrier. You start taking damage by sitting on the rail. I don't know what's up with that, but that's part of the new update. For this next glitch, on the field upgrade Frenzied Guard, you're going to need the augment Retribution. Then on the perk Vulture Aid, you're going to need the augment Parting Gift. On the perk Quick Revive, you're going to need the augment Dying Wish. On the perk Juggernog, you're going to need the augment Reactive Armor. On the perk Melee Macchiato, you're going to need the augment Vampiric Extraction. On the perk Speed Cola, you're going to need the augment Supercharged. And once we're in the game, we're going to upgrade the line sword to the Soleus. Pick that sucker up, and now we're ready to go. We're going to head into the Tavern down in Town Square. This is the bar. We're going to hop on top of the bar here on the right-hand side. We're going to wedge ourselves into the corner. We're going to hang out here on top of the bar. And what you're going to notice is quite a few different things. You're going to take damage, but as you're swinging and getting kills, you're going to regain all your health back. When you activate your Frenzy Guard, I believe your armor gets repaired as well. Your Juggernog also works with that. So everything's going to repair itself while you're getting melee kills. And so just keep swinging. Now what you're going to worry about is the Amalgam coming in and sucking you into his chest and shooting you out. And he's going to throw you across the bar. And you're going to have to make your way back into this corner. And use your Frenzied Guard as much as possible. Because you're pretty much in a state where you're not going to go down. You're doing extreme damage and massively healing really fast. And so it's really nice once you get your Frenzied Guard and get this rolling. For this next glitch on Ether Shroud, you're going to need the augment Burst Dash. On the perk Stamina Up, you're going to want the augment Free Faller. On the perk Quick Revive, you're going to want the augment Dying Wish. And you're going to want to have Mutant Injection unlocked. It unlocks at level 39 in your military ranks. I recommend using a permanent unlock token. This is the Under the Map glitch. In the Undercroft, you're going to unlock both doors. One costs 2,000, the other is 1,750. So you're going to need about 4,000 zombie points. After you do that, head over to the crafting table, and for 2,500 salvage, you're going to pick up a Mutant Injection. Then what we're going to do is head up to the top where the cannon is, hop inside of it, it's 500 points, and that's going to blast you across the map on top of this roof. You're going to break the top of this roof. You need that to happen so we can Ether Shroud on top of it. We're going to hop on top of the fountain, right on the rail of the fountain, and what we're going to do is sprint forward, jump and Ether Shroud at the same time. That's going to land us on top of the roof. In the middle of the roof, we're going to hop on an invisible ledge and ride the wall all the way into the alleyway. And then we're going to move to the left. Ideally, you don't want to get caught up on the roof like you saw me do. You just head down to the left here and move forward, and as you're dropping down, you're going to pop your mutant injection. You're going to fall below the map. And we're looking in the sky now for an indicator of where this spot is. We need to move up the side of this hill, and the undercroft is in this part here. And so I'm going to show you this all over again, and the lighting's going to be way worse. But they improved the lighting on update 1.76. You don't want your mutant injection to run out at this point. You want to be able to make it all the way around the undercroft there. But let's do this again. This was from the last update, but I showed you it works in this update. So we're going to sprint forward, Ether Shroud jump up to the top of the roof, move to the right on top of the invisible barrier, land to the left in the alleyway, move forward out of the alley, drop down under the map. Down here we're going to pop our mutant injection. Okay, our dying wish went off, so we didn't have to die. We're looking up at the light in the sky. The left light in the sky shows us this is where the hill is. You could see how simple that was. All we had to do when we were moving forward was just look left. But the undercroft's right here. This is where the undercroft is. We need to move around it so that way we're on this side of the undercroft. And your mutant injection should run out about right here. And there's water. Right when you move into underneath the undercroft, there's just water to swim in. There's no death barriers here. But we're looking for this rock on the right hand side, and we need to bob into the water and push straight up out of the water, and we'll land up on top of the rock. So there's a little bit of a technique to do that. It takes you a few tries, but once you're here, go ahead and kill the last zombies, and the zombies will spawn in. And here we go. The only downside is when the zombie spawns run out, you have to go back into the water, bob up under the map of the surface, and come back onto the rock. It's really annoying. For the next glitch on Ether Shroud, you're going to need the Augment Burst Dash. And we're going to make our way over to Washington Avenue right here on this backside of this alley. We're going to aim way up here and we're going to sprint forward, jump Ether Shroud. And if you do it correctly, you'll land on top of that ledge. But you see, I couldn't. I did hit it, though, and fell off it. But here's footage from the past glitch. We're going to sprint forward, jump Ether Shroud, and land up on top of this ledge. So that's how it's done. And it's still working as of update 1.76. Now, from here, you can actually jump over into the alley. We need to aim up above, way above here, above this building. And we need to sprint forward, jump Ether Shroud, and we'll land over a bunch of invisible barriers and land right in this alleyway. There's major death barriers happening here. I do not recommend you do this. If anything, just stay on the high ledge platform. Things get bad real fast. And whatever happens in the Riverside alleyway stays in the Riverside alleyway. For the next glitch on Ether Shroud, you're going to need the Augment Burst Dash. And here in Liberty Falls, we're in Washington Avenue rooftops, and we're going to be aiming up above this wall up towards the church. So aim your crosshairs here and jump Ether Shroud. You'll land up on top of this platform, but be quick. You need to jump down on the left side and move down the alley here, and eventually about right here is where you'll stop taking damage. So there's quite a large area in front of us where the zombies will not come. So there's a safe zone right here. You can see the wall barrier kind of. The zombies just stop attacking. This is really nice. This is the Hilltop stairs glitch. And you want to have the Wunderwaffe. The jet gun here is very OP. If you just love tap it real nicely, you can keep that ammo at 100 each time. Moving over to the map Terminus. This is the last surviving boat glitch. The boat glitch was very OP back in the day, but we're just going to park two boats right here, the bottom of the sea tower. And if you line them up very nicely, the zombies will pile up right behind them. You can get right behind these boats. They're going to take damage. They definitely will, especially the higher around you go. And they're eventually going to blow up. So what we're going to do is hop over to the other boat. That's why we got 2 boats here. One's our backup, and it just creates another pileup right here. You can just stand right behind it. This is the boat glitch, or what's left of it. God damn it. And the last glitch is the zipline glitch. We're over here by Elemental Pop, and this is the zipline of the day. We're going to hop on the power box, hop on top of the rail, and then hop on top of the zipline. We're going to get right behind it here. And we used to be able to fall back onto the back rail, but you can't do that anymore. That's what was patched? Like, huh? So you have to stand on top of the zipline now, just on the top part of it, and you can hang out here in this glitch. Now, you're going to start taking damage from a lot of different places, but it's just happening from the left side. They're chucking meat. Okay, so if you can keep some damage over there on the left-hand side, you can keep the zombies from consecutively chucking meat. But it just happens. It's kind of a casualty of this glitch. And can we talk about what's happening over in the Events tab? The Zombies exclusive King of the Dead leaderboard is now here. It says it ends in 4 days, which is unfortunate. I kind of wish Grief Mode had a leaderboard, but it does count for doing other things. I mean, I already have 7,000 points just from playing regular survival mode. I mean, if you see the placement here, if I scroll all the way down, we got top 30, 25, 20. So where I'm at is top 10, and I don't know who these guys are. They're going pretty hard in Grief Mode right now, but won't take long to get there. But look at these rewards. You get some Perkaholics, Near-Death Experience, Wonder Bar for top 3. And I think you just get all of these if you end up going there. So this guy's already at 26,000. Damn. Okay, I gotta get going. But I gotta get on this leaderboard, man. But this event's pretty cool, and I like what I'm seeing here. Okay, so under barracks, if we go to stats, we get to leaderboards, and then under here, I think we get to zombie leaderboards. There's a lot of menus to get to the zombie leaderboards, and then they have nothing for Grief Mode. So having something for Grief Mode is quite nice, because at 115 wins, you get a calling card for that many wins in Grief Mode. But we have no way of tracking it. So I think it's really cool that this King of the Dead event's here, and we have some sort of leaderboard. I still don't think it tracks Grief Mode wins, which is unfortunate. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section below. Where's the Grief Mode stats so I can check them out. And that's going to do it for this video. That's all the working glitches in update 1.76. My guess is based on the level of participation of the King of the Dead event, we may have more leaderboard events coming in the future. Double XP is going to end in about a day. The Beavis and Butthead event ends in about 18 days. That's going to be July 31st, which is a Thursday. And then 1 week after that, we're going to have the launch of Season 5 in Black Ops 6 Zombies. We know this because if we look at the Battle Pass, it says 25 days left in the Season 4 Battle Pass. Simply go into Google and type in 25 days from today. Takes you right to August 7th, 2025. So August 7th, it'll be here before you know it. But if you enjoyed what you saw today, be sure to drop a like on the video. These videos take a lot of time to make. And subscribe for more glitches in this glitch series. And activate that bell notification, man. If you want to level up fast in zombies. See you in the next one. Viollent out.